Blake, long time no see. How's it going?
Never better. Since a certain little border has moved out of my life, I'm feeling fabulous. Excuse me, I didn't know you were busy. I'll be back.
No. I'm glad to see you. I want to talk to you. But I've got an appointment with the city editor. It won't take long. Stay. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Keep your motor running. You'll excuse me, won't you? I have work to do.
Why couldn't you have stayed out of my parents' life?
You're angry with me. Hey, that's cool. It's all right. You can, even call me a house wrecker. It's okay.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. I understand, Blake. I really do. You love both your parents. You want to be loyal to them. You want them both to be happy. I hope Ben's as loyal as you are when he grows up.
Oh, please don't compare me to your 15-year-old son, all right? This is more than loyalty here. This is about a love and a passion that my parents share, but they have never been able to fulfill. It's something that goes so deep that it defines them. It makes them who they are. Now, Fletcher, you're never going to get that. You're never going to understand what that is because you could never give my mother the kind of love that she has with my father. As far as I'm concerned, you're just an opportunist. You saw an opening, you stepped in, you tried to take over. And now you think you're the big winner, right? I've got a scoop for you, Fletcher Reed. It ain't gonna last, and you can quote me.
Oh, you're right about one thing, Blake. Roger and Holly shared a love with a capital L, and it was passionate, no doubt. But it was very harmful to your mother. See, that's why it didn't work out between them. Not because of me. I give your mother something completely different, something far better. I give her something she can trust.
Oh, please.
Well, come on, Blake. You haven't been around lately enough to see the change in your mother. She actually laughs now.
Well, just you amuse her. She's been through a tough time. You just happen to be around. That's all there is to it.
I'm not really concerned whether you believe me or not. I'm simply telling you the truth. That's all.
So you're saying that everything's just peachy? It's lovey-dovey, happily ever after?
No. We fight. But the things we fight about have nothing to do with dominance and control. See, Holly and I we're passionate about life in a very basic sense. Yeah, we argue, we fight, but we fight as equals. I respect her. But more than anything, I love your mother very much. And I'm not talking about my behavior the other night, you know, the crazy screaming from the rooftops, grand opera kind of love. Now, my love is deeper than that. It's cleaner, it's simpler, it's truer. It's all about living and breathing and sharing. Now, I don't expect you to be crazy about me, and you don't even have to like me if you don't want to, but what I would like you to do is to give us a chance. Would you do that, Blake? Would you give your mother and me a chance?
Honey, sorry I had to rush out. I am surprised to see you.
I owe you an apology, too, Blake.
For what?
Well, I came down on you kind of hard just a couple of minutes ago, and it's not that I even want to criticize your dad even a little bit. It's just that I really feel that you need to know where I stand.
I know, I'm enlightened.
Okay, excuse me.
Ooh. Got something on your mind. Say it.
Is it true? Do you love him? I mean, is he better to you than Dad was, or is he just different? I don't know. What is it?
I don't think you have to ask me all those questions. I think you already know the answer. All I will say is that, honey, I am happy.
Happiness.
Yes, and I don't want to analyze it or question it or doubt it.
It's not real love, Mom, no. That is, it's a temporary feeling because you're disappointed by Dad one more time.
No, honey.
Yes! Fletcher tells you a joke. You laugh. You think that's love.
It is.
No. No, thank you very much. No message. She's not there either. Well, where the hell is she? Look, wherever she is, I'm sure she's working on the case. And I'm also sure she's gonna come walking in here with a great story, okay?
Look, all right.
I'm not worried about it. You shouldn't be
good.
worried about it either.
I'm
But look,
sorry,
if I'm
I
gonna
didn't
spend
ask.
all day making phone calls all around the world,
I'm sorry.
not gonna get my own work
Don't
done.
make any more phone calls. What?
You.
What's wrong?
Come with me.
What's going on?
I want to talk to you in private.
Well, if it's about the software, $30 for this, blame it on Nick. Take it out of his check.
It's not about your software, darling. It's about what an incredible man I think you are. I know it must have been difficult talking to Blake, and I'm sure she said some hurtful things to you, but that's only because she is hoping for something that cannot happen.
I'm glad to hear you say that. You know what? I almost feel sorry for her. You know, maybe in time she'll come around.
I heard part of what you said.
Yeah, which part?
I heard you say you love me.
Well, that's not news. I mean, I love you. I say that all the time. I love you.
What about me? Do I say it enough? Because it's true, you know. I do love you.
There she is, my darling daughter. Okay, what's going on? Is it Ross again?
Ross is wonderful. Everything is fabulous at the house. He sure straightened Dinah out. Threw her out. Made her take a job with Vanessa.
Well, that's good news, isn't it? So?
Is it true, Dad?
What?
Have you given up on Mom? Are you really finished with her?
I love you so much, honey. Thank you for fighting for me, but I gotta stop living in a dream world.
So it's true then? It is over?
Look at my desk. What do you see?
I don't need to, Dad. I noticed when I walked in here, the photo of Mom you always keep on your desk, it's gone.
I've given up hoping for miracles, sweetie. Especially that particular miracle.
Then I'm sorry for you. I'm very sorry. So what kind of legal work does my father want you to do?
No. That's confidential. I cannot discuss my client's business with anyone. Even when Roger's the client and you're my anyone. Why are you so fixated on this?
Because I know you're holding back on me, darling. What is it? What are you not telling me?
Don't you have a meeting for the steering committee to go to?
Okay, I'm going. Honey, could we have my father over for dinner sometime soon? Because I'm sure that he's very lonely without my mother.
Absolutely, yes. Have your father over for dinner on any night that I'm not there.
Okay, what is it? Come out with it.
No, it's nothing, honey. It's just past history and general principles, that's all.
I'm going.
Already? What's the rush?
Morning, Mr. Marlar. What can I get you?
Oh, good morning, Jerry. Nothing, really. I was just thinking, though, that... remember those parking violations you asked me to take care of for you?
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever have any problems with that?
Not at all. Thanks to the letters you sent to those officials, they finally had to admit the signs were in the wrong place. They were ticketing people illegally. But I am grateful. If there's ever anything I can do in return, just ask.
Well, Jerry, maybe there is.
What's that for?
That is for a phone call. Now, I know that you're friends with my father-in-law back there. If you ever see him in the company of my daughter, Dinah, would you give me a call?
All right.
Thank you.
Hey, Digi. Haven't seen you in a long time. Oh, cute skirt.
Well, look who's here.
Dad. Oh, wow.
To see ya.
That was the most boring committee meeting ever, bar none.
Yeah?
But I'm so glad you're still here, because we don't get a chance to see each other enough.
My sentiments exactly. Your husband hogs you.
Well, it doesn't mean I'm gonna ignore my dad.
Yeah.
So what were you and Ross talking about anyway, huh?
Oh, I just asked him to do a little minor legal work for me. What?
Tell me something, Dad. If you and Ross were having, a problem, I'm talking about more than your usual problem you have with Ross, you would tell me, wouldn't you? I mean, you wouldn't keep me in the dark, would you?
How can you ask that? You are my best. Sometimes I think my only friend on this planet. No.
Roger! Ah, I'm so glad I found you. I need your help.
Dinah, not now.
Ah, wait till you hear this one. I mean, I could sell this story to a tabloid.
Well, send me a copy.
Irish abducted, forced into slave labor. Are you listening to me? My passport was taken. I'm being held hostage at a Lewis Oil work camp. How does that song go? I owe my soul to the company store?
What are you going on about?
I'm trying to tell you that my life is miserable. I need your help. I can't stand working at Lewis Oil anymore. I don't know what I'm going to do. If you don't get me out of there.
Hello, Mr. Marlar. It's Jerry at the club. Yeah. You wanted me to call you if I saw your daughter with Mr. Thorpe? Yeah. They're here.
Where was I?
Talking?
I know, but what though?
Yourself?
Roger, I'm serious. You know, this Lewis Oil crowd is a cesspool.
Why don't you just leave?
I can't. Daddy took my passport. That's what I've been trying to tell you. I have to work off my debts. Do you know what I am? I'm an indigenous servant.
Indentured servant.
Indentured, right. Whatever. You know, it's not as if forcing me to proofread contracts is going to keep me from... Hi, Daddy. I'm glad to see you. You know, I just bumped into...
Dinah, I told you in no uncertain terms, I don't want you anywhere near that man.
Dad, I give you my word. I was just saying hi and bye to him. That's the truth.
Your version of the truth loses a lot in the translation, you know.
Daddy, you gotta trust me. I mean... Okay, I will never speak to Roger Thorpe ever again if that's what you want, okay?
It's too late. Here's your passport.
Your passport? Why?
You've been threatening to leave Springfield from the day you arrived. Well, now you can't.
Daddy, wait!
What your grandpa gave you? It's different than you are.
Listen, Dad, I want the truth.
About what?
Ross is not telling me anything either, and I know something's up between the two of you. What is it?
Something was up between the two of us long before you married him.
No, I'm not talking about that. This is new. This is different. I'm not a child. Please don't treat me like one.
Has it occurred to you that if your husband is acting more oddly than usual, it might have nothing to do with either one of us? It could have something to do with his daughter.
Daddy, please talk to me. I don't want to leave Springfield because I don't want to lose you.
Well, Dinah, you certainly don't behave that way.
I know, but it's because I'm not used to having a father. I'm not used to having any family, for that matter. Daddy, I've been on my own for so long that I act independently sometimes. I mean, I do things without thinking them through, so I end up making mistakes. But I don't want to upset you. I can't stand the thought of disappointing you. Please, Let me make it up to you somehow.
Will you promise me never to see Roger Thorpe again?
Absolutely. It's not a problem. Does that mean I'm forgiven?
It means I want to. Dinah, I love you, and I readily admit I'm not that good of a father, I guess. But I do know that we have to try and understand one another and respect one another. Now, I'm willing to try, if you are.
Yes. Yes, I will. Nothing means more to me than you. I'm gonna make you proud of me, I swear. Okay?
Okay. All right, let's go say happy birthday to your little brother.
Okay.
Grab a cookie. Everybody got a cookie? Okay. And aim for the bag.
Whoa. I think the drink of the day is going to be punch.
What?
Right there!
I'm looking. I don't see any cookies.
Right to the back of your pants.
What are you looking at?
Excuse me. I've never been so insulted in my life.
Trust me, there's nothing to tell. Look, I promised myself I wouldn't ask this, but have you heard from your mother since she left?
No, I think she's coming back today. Why are you torturing yourself like this, Dad?
You're absolutely right. You know, I don't think I'm up to quite this much socializing. I think I'll just say bye to Pete and get out of here.
Oh, no, you can't do that. No, Dad, you can't be alone when you're feeling...
I don't know where I should be. I just don't feel comfortable in my own skin right now, to tell you the truth. I just never have felt like this before that I can remember.
What do you mean?
Nothing. I just want you to know how much I love you, okay? And what a wonderful daughter you have been to me, and how proud I am of you. And I don't ever want you to forget it, okay? Leo, is everything ready?
Yes, but I have to say something.
Okay, what is it?
Well, Roger, you know I've always followed your instructions, but, well, this time I think you should reconsider.
Well, Leo, I'm touched. Life is full of surprises, isn't it? Have I ever told you how much I appreciate you?
No.
Well, I'm telling you now. Thank you, Leo. And goodbye.
Hey. Boy, you look like you just lost the only friend you ever had.
You're so dramatic, my little Chrissy.
Mm-hmm. So why don't you come home with me, have dinner with us, okay?
Oh, I wish I could, but I have to go see your mom.
Are you sure that's a good idea? I mean, this is bad timing. She just got off a trip with Fletcher.
Just a legal matter, nothing more. Your mom has chosen Fletcher Reed, and I have accepted that.
Come here often, huh? Having a good hair day. In spite of all that, you've been giving me some very strange looks lately. Why is that?
All right, well, I'll tell you. You've been unhappy. I can tell, I can feel it. And I want to know why.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, come on, honey, you can talk to me.
Okay, there has been a little bit of a problem, yes. It's not with us, it's with Dinah. But it's done, gone, resolved, so there's nothing to talk about, okay?
What's the point?
Well, okay, look, I just want you to know that I'm redoing my will. I'm making Chrissy my beneficiary. Obviously, if you ever need anything. Just, I hope you understand, under the circumstances, it doesn't make any sense.
Sure.
You know.
Sure, absolutely. I'm not in your life anymore. Why should I be in your will?
Right, well.
No, do what you want with your money. I'll be fine. I have Fletcher. Besides, I want to think about death. I want to think about living. I'm very happy now. So let's just get on with our lives, okay?
Sure, of course. Why shouldn't you be happy? You have Fletcher, right? Do me a favor and just tell Petey and Chrissy good night to me.
Okay. You. Oh, you're so good.
Sorry.
And what is his crisis of the moment?
Oh, nothing. Never mind. Don't ask. Look.
Guess you're getting away from those brats too, huh? Victor! I'm telling Roger you came back, you know.
Here, do me a favor. Try to make some sense of this.
Hey, guys,
Betsy
thank
B,
you.
whatever
See you
that is.
later.
Okay.
Oh.
Later, Julie.
Hey, can I use your phone? Hey, everybody.
We're back.
Hey, maybe
How was Santa
It's terrific. It's wonderful.
Really good to see you.
How are you? What are you doing here?
Oh, hey, I'm glad to be back.
Here, take a look at this.
Hey, it's me.
Stock market story on the front page.
Who?
Times we live in.
I'll be right there.
On Newsday. Got nothing else to report around here.
So what else? Where should I...
Guys, hear about the accident?
Well, no, what?
Car went through a guardrail on Route 27. Possible fatalities.
Hey, what
happened?
A car crash. Any names?
Well, nothing's certain, but they found Roger Thorpe's wallet at the scene.
We don't know yet if Roger Thorpe or if anyone is still in that car that's submerged in the water. But divers have been sent into the river, and there is a rescue team standing by on shore. We will be here to keep you informed as events occur. Thank you. The police are asking drivers to detour around Route 27 and Burr Road until they've had a chance to clear this wreckage. This is Jilly Grant reporting to you live from the accident site for WSPR. We'll be back with further updates as they occur. Have they found Roger Thorpe? Is he okay? Do you know?
Are you his wife?
I'm his ex-wife. Just tell me if he's okay. I know they found his wallet.
No one's been found yet, ma'am. They don't even know if that's his car down there in the water. It'll be a while until they find him. Meanwhile, the entire area is being searched. Hey, you can't go down there!
What? I can't get anywhere near the river. They got it all blocked off.
Get as close as you can.
Well, I can get a shot from across the ravine. What do you want? Find out if Roger Thorpe was really in that car. You got it. You know?
He found his wallet? He must have gotten out of the car before it went into the water. Absolutely. Come on. It's Roger. Anything is possible. I mean, it might be that that's not even his car down there. Maybe his wallet was stolen and he wasn't even driving.
No, he was driving. I saw him just a little while ago at company. He got into the car and he drove off alone.
All right, listen, I'm gonna try and find an eyewitness, okay? See if I can get some more information. What? Good. Listen, who do we know that we can get information from? These people seem to know nothing, and they won't let us down there.
I know.
You gotta know somebody's in a car, not by now. How much time does it take for a car to fill up with water if the windows are closed? Huh? I gotta...
Holly, please, calm down.
You can be ready.
Honey, you didn't aim that at me, did you?
No, I'm not mad at you.
Hope not. A little more respect for your elders, would you? You know, I feel like I've gone 10 rounds with Dinah tonight.
Oh, you just lit into Mom tonight. I can't believe she just walked in there, flaunted her trip with Fletcher to Santa Fe, while Dad's sitting there, obviously, all alone by himself.
Operations are going to be hampered by this dense fog that you see here. In addition, this area of Route 27 near Burr Road is expected to be a traffic nightmare for hours.
I almost took 27.
The identity of the driver of the car that jumped this guardrail here, plunged 80 feet into the ravine and then into the river below. The only clue, as I reported earlier, is that of a wallet that was found here at the accident site belonging to Roger Thorpe. Prominent Springfield...
Oh, Dad, wait a minute, I gotta go.
Blake, wait for me.
How you doing? Look, I got here as soon as I heard. Are you okay?
Oh, honey, I'm fine. No, it's Roger Thorpe you need to worry about.
Oh, they still haven't found him, huh?
No, they haven't.
Tej, how you doing? Listen, you're here covering the story for the Journal, right?
No, actually, I'm just here as a friend.
Oh, come on now. You know that there's that possibility that he got out of the car he was thrown out before it went in the water, right?
Absolutely. That's why they're searching the riverbank. Actually, no, they're searching the river. They're hoping to find a body downstream. This is amazing. Just when Roger and I, well, when we were starting to make our peace with each other.
Wait a minute, what's the matter with everyone? They haven't found Dad's body in his car, and they haven't found him in the river. I know what you're thinking, and you're thinking wrong.
I don't even know what I'm thinking, honey. How could you know?
Dad weighs, what, about 180 pounds? He always keeps a seatbelt on. Even if he was unconscious and he was thrown, how far could he be thrown? Not far.
Like, if that were the case, they would have found him by now.
Okay, here's my theory, and it's just as good, if not better, than anybody else's. I say that he became unbuckled when the car hit the guardrail, and he's out there wandering around there, so he's out there and he's hurt. I know he's alive.
I'm gonna talk with Levy again. Holly?
I'll stay right here.
I'm gonna come with you. Honey, I'm gonna go with Fletch. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna stay here with Mom.
Hey, Levy, still off the record. I saw the car, got pulled out. So there must have been some job, right? I mean, and that is the tree that he hit. So
Yeah, it took the doors right off the hinges.
And what's happening now? What are they doing down there?
Forensics found traces of blood, so they're collecting samples.
Okay, so what are Thorpe's chances?
I think he's a goner. Look, if you guys want my advice, okay, I think I'd get the ladies out of here. I don't think they should be here if we drag his body out of the river.
Excuse me, sir. Were you nearby when the accident occurred? Maybe you saw or...
Kelly.
Rob.
Who's that you were just talking to?
I don't know. Some guy.
All right. 7 vowels. 7 vowels? What the heck am I going to do with 7 vowels? I-O-U. You got a problem with your bag? I-O-U. 3 words, my dear. 3. I guess I just have to, lower my expectations when all else fails. That's the best I can do. You got a problem with that? Moo? It's a perfectly respectable word, moo.
Yeah, if you're a cow.
Look it up. Look it up in the dictionary. I'll bet you find it's there.
No, I'll trust you. Only this time.
Oh, you've always been so generous. All righty. I need consonants. 2 consonants. You go ahead. Your turn. Here. Oh, please, 2 consonants. Ah, bingo. Moon and never. No, moon and never. 2 words.
2 words. Count them.
Killing me here,
Let's
kid.
see,
How many points do you have?
1. This is a double letter score. 2. Are you okay, Eve? Wait, do you want me to get your medicine?
Yeah, that's okay, honey. Get it.
Oh, okay.
Blake. Honey, we're gonna go home and Fletcher's gonna let us know if anything happens.
I can't believe with all these people that they can't find him.
Honey, it's the fog. They're gonna have to wait till it clears.
Well, I'm not going to leave him. I'm not going to go and leave him out there.
Honey, it's like you were saying, if he's wandering around somewhere and he gets to a telephone, who's he gonna call? He's gonna call us first, right? And no one will be home. What's that?
You're so good to me. You're talking about him like he's alive, and I know you don't believe that. All I hear is everybody talking about finding the body. I know he's all right, Ross. I know he is.
You dealing with this?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I mean, this is like a dream or something. It's really unbelievable, isn't it?
It is that.
You know, I'm here. If you need me to do anything, I'm here. I'd like to work. Anything you want me to do.
You know what? I'm actually beginning to like you. Here, take my notes. Read them. If you can make any sense of them, just grab Stu. He's got the pictures. Murray's got the artwork. All right? Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Fletcher.
No. Thank you. I need to be with Holly right now. Red, how are you holding up?
Daddy, they came and took Eve.
What are you talking about?
We were playing a game, and she said she had a headache, so I went upstairs to get her medicine. I came back down, and she was lying on the floor.
No.
I couldn't wake her up. So I called the ambulance right away, and they came and took her to Cedar. I waited for you. Did I do the right thing?
Yes, you did everything right. All right, go and get in the car. Let's go to the hospital. I'll get in the car.
Admitted intracerebral hemorrhage secondary to metastatic disease. The criteria for the neurological diagnosis of brain death has been fulfilled based on 2 examinations, 6 hours apart, by Dr. Michael King, neurologist, and Dr. Rick Bauer. Shock not present, coma panel negative, absence of cerebral, respiratory, and cardiac functions. Respirations and cardiac functions are mechanically maintained. Confirmation of the clinical diagnosis of brain death was documented by EEG and brain scan.
Eve's getting the best possible care, Dad.
We're doing everything we can. She has positive spinal reflexes. We're continuing life support. You don't have to do that, Rick. We both know you can have positive spinal reflexes and have a neurological diagnosis of brain death. We both know it's too late.